We are testing audio. Alrighty. Hello, the astronauts. How's your morning, evening, night been? I hope. I hope it's been somewhat good. Alrighty. Today, we're playing whatever this game is. I found it on Roblox, and I was bored, and I played through the first room, so I quite literally just understand how to play the game. I don't know anything about the endings or anything because I quite literally, like I said, just watched or played until the first room. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you're new, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you are in chat, I am looking at chat. So if you have something cool to say, or if you just want to yap in chat, I will greatly appreciate it. This game is called Shred the Secrets. Um, from my playing of it, you quite literally just had to shred paper, and that seems nice. Let me see how loud this music is for you guys. Is that loud? I can't tell. Is that loud for you guys? We'll do that because I don't think it's as loud as the other game that I've played, but I think this is alright. Alright, so basically we're gonna be playing through this, and I'm probably gonna be talking a little bit about my lore and my characters so you guys can understand some lore. It says warning, occasional such mild fear. So I'm scared that there might be jump scares, you know? I also wasn't paying attention to this when I was playing. The FBI is onto us, shred it all, or else. Okay. So I was not paying attention to that when I first played. So I guess the FBI wants this evidence, and we gotta get rid of the evidence. It might. Also, I took a different So here are upgrades. These are the shredders, and then this is we had to remove this paper. I just remember the first because I only played the first room. Uh, I did change my like title vibe this time. I didn't use my name. I think it'd be interesting. There's 12 rooms. I didn't notice that either. And there's a timer. This is probably a long game. I think the first upgrade I want to make is getting the automatic ones. Because then I don't have to crank them. I mean, I'm not cranking them anyway right now. But you see, the bar goes down, so I have to start cranking them, because otherwise... Oh? I got an award? I don't know what that was for. But you have to crank it, otherwise it won't work well. And then you gotta bring this over to this guy. And then that's how you get money. Which I think is pretty interesting. And then, I remember you could also pick them up and throw them. But you can only pick them up one at a time. So do I have enough for one? I do have enough for one. What's always confusing to me is it tells you your total money on the top, but on the side it tells you how much money you actually have. So, it's very... very, confusing at times. But I'm glad that they have, like, both on there. Total money is probably important. Let's see. So this one I don't have to crank. That's, like, the main difference right now. How long ago did they have, like, cranking, printers? Or shredders, not printers. I mean, I guess there's still, like, you could get, like, cheap ones, right? That you can crank and it rips the papers into little pieces. These are turning the papers into, like, tiny balls, though. As well. Let's see. Is that enough for another one? But let's talk about my plot. Last time was I was very not loud, definitely. And I also didn't really tell you guys about my plot greatly. As you can see, I'm Galaxy. I'm in the corner. Hello. But basically, what do I want? Let's do that. Basically, in my plot, the main perspective is me, Galaxy. Hello. And the storyline you follow is mainly through Galaxy's perspective, which is very cool. I do have other people's perspectives at times, like Cosmo's perspective is very important. Cosmo being Galaxy's supposed opposite. She's the one that's red and black and is literally just Galaxy at that point. They're very different personality-wise. I'm gonna keep cranking these. I'm gonna forget and it's gonna stop working. I'm gonna be like, why is it not working? Galaxy and Cosmo are what you would consider, like, a duo in a sense, but they're also very different. So that's why I like having both of their perspectives available for most of it. Also, they are very closely bound to each other. Like, you'll rarely find in the plot's recent times Galaxy away from Cosmo or Cosmo away from Galaxy. But when they were younger, they were separated at one point, and that's very important, what happens when they're separated. That is, like, hopefully what I'll be posting soon. But, yeah. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. I am reading chat, so if I'm talking about the game or my plot and you find it interesting and you want to know something specific, just let me know. I would appreciate that. And so from Galaxy's perspective, she has in the main family, she has like three siblings, uh, which is Star, Nova, and Astro. I guess you can technically count Cosmo, but Cosmo's not really like a sibling because, like I said, that's kind of Galaxy's supposed opposite. So they're kind of more like almost the same person. I don't know. I guess you could call them twins in a way. But yeah. I just like throwing it because I feel like it's very fun to throw it. Let's increase the shredding speed, right? I think that's good. But they are opposites. They don't get along very well. I think like vibes wise, Cosmo's very closed off and an observer, and Galaxy is a heavy people pleaser. As long as the person she's talking to has a smile on their face, um, she'll like consider the interaction a success. I didn't even know you could get on the table. She consider the interaction a success. So that's kind of Galaxy's vibe. I also want to get more into Astro and his perspective, because Astro is he's very quiet in the sense of like we don't know anything about him, and he can't really tell anyone what happened with him in the past anymore due to what happened in the war. If you guys aren't that big on my plot, Astro basically is currently paralyzed from the waist down and has some issues speaking due to like basically getting hit on the head in a sense during the war. But before the war, he was very I had to crank these. But before the war, he was very out there in a sense. He was very rebellious in a way to Uni, which is if we were to make a family tree, Uni or Universe would be the parents of Galaxy and most of the other beings in the plot. But Astro was very, like, secretive when it came to his personal life. So, there's probably things that Galaxy doesn't even know about her own brother. And he can't express it anymore. So I would like to get his perspective before the war and before the internet. Because he definitely bonded with some different gods, like Cupid and Anti-Cupid, and he definitely, what should I get? I think vacuum, right? Yes. And he definitely, would be, how would I get an equivalent character in my brain? Like, he would be I would want to say he would be like a superhero type thing where like he lives his day life and at night he's a completely different person. Like he has like the facade of like a really good kid and he always listens to the universe, but in reality he's like secretly messing with things that he shouldn't be messing with. And that's kind of how he found his like lover and stuff because he kept going back to the garden. The garden is a very important area in my plot. We're almost to the next room. You can smell it, right? We're almost there. The garden is a very important place in my plot. It's kind of where Astro and his lover kind of get together. It's kind of a calming place for Galaxy. It's a place where Cupid can go and not be bombarded with things he needs to do. Oh, hello! Hello, Knight. I'm playing this shredding game. Or hello, Nova. I'm playing this shredding game. And I'm talking about my plot, my character's lore. If you have any... What game you playing? It was called, like, Shredding Secrets or something. I think the whole point of the game is that you're supposed to get rid of the evidence, so the FBI can't find out. And I'm basically just talking about my plot over it. So if there's anything I say that piques your interest and you want me to get more into those characters, definitely. But as I was saying, the garden's a very important place for Roxy and Luna, Astro and his lover before the war, and Galaxy and Cupid and people like that. The garden is also... Should play together? Maybe. Maybe next stream I'll do a stream where like anyone can join. Like I'll play like a over 4 people game that you could join at any time. So then my friends and you guys, the viewers, can join. I think that'd be fun. Right? But the garden is definitely very important. Another important location would be where the people that control time reside. Like there is a in-between, it's literally called the in-between. I made a video talking about it. You've been a watcher for a while? How long have you been watching? I definitely remember your user from a while ago. But the in-between, basically, a bunch of people come together and control the timelines to make sure they don't corrupt, which is very important. And it's kind of Galaxy's main stressor, because she's kind of in charge of it for the most part. And Roxy, which like I said before, is kind of Galaxy's mother, in a sense, who has no relation to being a god at all. She's just a normal human hybrid thing, got the job of being the time god specifically for the galactic universe, which is like a big step for people, because normally not even demi-humans would get that job. But Roxy got it, and she had no previous god knowledge at all. She was a assassin. Yeah, the in-between. We can get to the door, but they want us to clear all the paper, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna farm this money when I clean all this up off the floor. Look at that. My plot is very big and complicated, so it's very hard to explain everything. Because, every time I get into a new fandom, I kind of, like, put it into my plot in a way. Oh, it opens? I don't need to finish all this one? What? Hold up, let's check inside. I think I'm gonna finish these papers anyway, but I'm gonna go in and see it. So I've never gotten to the third room, I got to this room. I feel like someone's watching me. It's like that one song. Oh! Oh! It's the FBI! Was that the FBI? That's what I'm saying! It reminds you of an OC you made? Oh, really? Yeah, but basically, any time I get into a plot, I kind of make it in my own plot. In its own separate, like, dimension bubble. And then there has to be a version of Galaxy that exists in every single dimension bubble. So that kind of just gives me, like, free reign to make my own OCs whenever I want. Which is kind of fun. Like, back when the Dream SMP was very big, I made, Pollen, who is in some of my plots. You should try Doors. I love Doors. I haven't played it in a while. I do enjoy Doors. I'm a very big fan of like horror games and like horror topics. I really like that. Like I enjoy all that. Like the classic slashers is very fun too. Like anything a little bit spooky. Definitely. I don't think I have that many spooky elements in my lore. Like I have very sensitive topics, but I don't have anything spooky. Which maybe I should add something. Or just like sweeping it all in. These are stuck up here, so we're gonna have to toss them. I wonder if the FBI and there's gonna be like more stuff coming in other rooms. Because when I played and I got to the second room, I didn't really check it out. Don't look at the FBI. There's literally a sign about it on the wall. You play 99 Nights Forsaken Indoors? I used to play all of those. My highest night in like 99 Nights is really high. I think it was in the 900s, but that was before that was like a little while ago. And then in Forsaken, I main Chance. I love Chance. And then I used to play Doors. I think I had to upgrade everything here too. Yeah, let's get all these shredders. And then let's increase our carry amount. Or speed and how much it can shred. We don't care about vacuum speed. That doesn't matter. That much. At least not to me. We can hold 16 papers now. And it takes 2. We gotta upgrade that. We gotta upgrade that stat again to like 3, because I feel like this is closer than in the other room, right? The hole? Can't stop gambling. Yes, I love Chance. And I love the double fedora videos a lot. So I grinded to get Mufasa skin back when I still played. It was very fun. Alrighty. Do I have money for it? For what? This one? No, I need 10,000. Okay. If there's any new viewers here, please make sure to like and subscribe. Would greatly appreciate it. Check out my community tab every so often. I will be posting on there. I greatly appreciate all that. What's another interesting plot topic? I think I don't know. There's like a lot to talk about in my plot that it's kind of hard to pick something to talk about because there's just so much, and if I say the wrong thing, it's gonna fall weird on the timeline. Let me see what you said. I used to pop onto your streams. Did I? Let me see. I might have. I was looking at your channel for a little bit. I think I might have. Was it during Poppy playtime? I think that's probably when you started watching. You were there, right? And Nova's your nickname? Yeah, that always confuses me because you because there's a Nova in my plot, and I feel like every time I talk about my plot, you come in and then you say it's Nova, and I'm like, wait, I get deja vu. Like, there's no reason for me to sweep like 2 or 3 of them, you know? Let's increase that shred amount. Hopefully it's like 4. I'm like spamming this button. Though I have to clean up like all the side one, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I can pick up all of this? Oh nah. It's crazy. I have to like actually get good upgrades for this one. I wonder if we're gonna go into that room over there. There's a door. Let's see. No. I kind of expected that. Yeah, you're silly. I'm silly. Oh, it's on a table. That doesn't make it better. I'm not gonna lie. It being on the table does not make it better. I don't know. I think a decent plot point would to be discuss like the family relations, I think is good enough. Like I said before, if we can consider Universe a parent in a way, then their kids would be Galaxy, Astro, Nova, and Star. And then Roxy and Luna adopted all of them after the war. And Galaxy technically has like 3 kids that she took in. Or, well, she took in 2 of them, and then she herself made one, which is a little confusing, because I don't think I've explained how Celestials work in my plot. Basically, a Celestial is just an entity made out of a star, and, like, only a star. Like, Galaxy, Astro, Star, and Nova are all Celestials. So, they were all made out of stars. I think that's very interesting. Is it? Oh yeah, I was planning on making a business email or something. But we'll see. I'll have fun streaming. See you later, Nova. Good luck. I hope you have fun with your cousin. But as I was saying, so that's basically how Celestials are made. You can also make like gods from stars or even humans as long as you input that species' DNA, which is very confusing. I know how it sounds. But basically, if you are a human and you live in the galactic dimension and you go to Galaxy and you go, Galaxy, I really want a child, but I don't want to have a child the regular way, or I don't want to adopt a kid. Can you just make me one out of my DNA? Galaxy would be like, okay. And basically input that person's DNA into a star, and there comes a child. Which is very interesting. So that works for humans, so the child would come out a human. If you do that with god DNA, it will come out as a god. The only time it's different is when you don't input DNA into it and it's solely the star's child. Then it's a celestial. Which is very complicated, like I just said. But star, nova, galaxy, and astro are all pure celestials. And so is one of Galaxy's kids that we have yet to see because I have yet to redesign her since my gacha broke that one time. But her name used to be Hazel. But I recently changed her name to Haley because everything's space themed. So that's kind of important, I guess, in a way. So Haley, Max, and Matthew are kind of like under Galaxy in the family line. She takes care of them. There's so much paper on the floor. It's gonna make me so much money. It just spewed out paper as I was throwing it in here. That scared me. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's insane. I wonder if there's a time limit on this game, because there's a timer on the top and it's kind of freaking me out. Let me see. Let's get speed. Amount. I think we could probably buy this whole out. Yeah. Okay, we bought everything combined in this room. Nice. This game's very fun, I think. Reminds me of, was it like the carpet cleaner or cleaning simulator? The game where you clean the carpets. It gives like that same like vibe. Which I think is very interesting. Very calm. Very calming. Until the FBI shows up. That actually scared me. It's freaking me out a little. Just a little bit. I feel like I should be able to open this door, you know? The door opens the other way, too. Like, we saw this door. This door opens insideward. Insideward. Okay. That's great. If you're new, please make sure like and subscribe. It'd really help me out a ton. I'd appreciate it. I wonder how much you could grab the next room. I hope it's a lot, because, jeez. I can place them? Huh. That's interesting. I didn't notice that in the other room. Oh. Okay, well, let's shred these. That's interesting. I guess so you can, like, keep them closer, I guess? That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Another good plot thing to discuss, I guess, would probably be, like, the god situation. There's a bunch of gods in my plot. It's basically kind of Greek mythology, but with my own twist to it, so it's not directly Greek mythology. So if you come to my channel and you see, oh, there's Apollo and Cupid and stuff, don't be like, oh, this person is doing Greek mythology stuff. It's not 100% accurate. Obviously, there's some similarities and stuff, like they're most of the time still the same gods of the same stuff. But, you know, do I have to get rid of all? I feel like I should get rid of all of this, you know? What is this? I wonder what's in these files. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm looking. Is that the FBI? Okay, well the door's here. And there's also a door here that is blocked off, and I think that's kind of suspicious. So I kind of want to clear off this door first. You know? Look at him, he's so cheeky. The amount stuff costs doesn't change. You know, that's actually kind of good. I like the setup even more. They kind of just go in there passively. I don't have to do anything. That's cool, actually. I like that a lot. What's this? I wanna see like all of this stuff because the rooms are getting progressively like cooler. Or more interesting at least. So here's like a little thingy. I really want to check. Oh, that's crazy. I was like, I really want to check all of these drawers, and the first one I find something in it. Oh, these are locked. But we're still gonna look in all the remaining drawers. Don't get me wrong. Nosy coworker. Hey! I take pride in my nosiness. Where's he? He's standing on the table where the guy works. I imagine that's how the FBI works. If you don't look at them, they won't detain you. Okay, so the FBI guy's coming more frequently. Is there just gonna be nothing and I found the key in the first one I opened, like, realistically, to go look at all of them? That's crazy. There's a vent, too. I wonder if I can go in the vent. Whoa. Just, like, glitched me out of the thing. That was so funky. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Literally the first one I looked in, there was something. I thought those are cameras. They're lights. Silly me. I'm gonna increase amount. So now I think it takes 2 at a time, which is good. I don't know. I also don't know how I want to express my plot to you guys, because like I said, I think my plot's very complex in nature. And it kind of, like, sitting down and explaining that and making videos for it, I feel like is a little bit more difficult than I want it to be. Because it's so complicated. Even for myself, it's very complicated. To be like, this is what I mean. And this is what I want to portray in my characters. But I do enjoy seeing you guys watch some stuff. Like, I know my most popular one, definitely, that was, like, plot relevant, was, the Flightless Bird video. Oh, these could be open too. With Astro. That one definitely got a lot of views and likes, and I greatly appreciate that. But I also know I only really got that because it was a very popular audio at the time. And people probably weren't thinking, oh, this is like lore to this person's channel. As well as the ick meme. So a lot of my shorts got very popular. Which I do greatly appreciate. I'm gonna increase the speed. We're gonna see what's in this room. Sketchy coworker. Alright, let's talk to the sketchy coworker. Shh, they are listening. I work here too. I forgot my phone somewhere in rooms 1 to 4. Bring it to me and I'll make it worth your while. Okay, so we're gonna look for this guy's phone. It looks like he's a badge. Is that just me? Okay, well. Is it a lock on him? No, it's handcuffs. He has handcuffs! And a radio. And a badge. Interesting. He might be the police. I don't know. Well, his phone wasn't any of these, unless it spawned in now. Oh! Yeah, never mind. It's on the table. Thanks, I really need my phone. Here's your reward. What's this? A golden shredder. I'm guessing we only get one of these. So I want to kind of hold on to it. Maybe until the next room. Because there are 12 rooms. Though this shredder placement's very good. Like, I barely had to... I think I had to increase my, shredder... Not my shredder, my vacuum distance. And then I'll get, like, all of it. I'm pushing it further away on accident. It's actually so bad. There we go. I think I'll buy the carry amount next is important. Okay. Where's the door? There's some tall stacks in front of the door. I wonder if not shredding all of the papers has an effect of, like, the outcome of this game. That's what I worry about. I'm gonna hydrate. Guys, remember to hydrate. Yay! Make sure you drink water and make sure you guys eat food. It's very important. Make sure you guys stay healthy too. It's also very important. Oh, this one doesn't close because I found the thing in it. There we go. Pushing all that in. There we go. That was... yes. I don't tell very... I don't speak about this a lot. Oh, we got 20 now. Jeez. But, one day I would very much enjoy the idea of growing this channel out. Like, I have a lot of ideas of things I want to do. I'm just mentally not ready to do all those things yet. But there's, like, videos I want to make, and trends I want to do, and there's games I want to play, and there's people who I want to talk to online. But it's just very difficult for me to do that since I'm such a small content creator. And I barely make content because, like I said before, it's very hard for me to just mentally get up and just make content. Because I have the ideas, it's just so hard to put it down and actually do them. But today, I did do something. And I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I'm almost done with making the video I was talking about on my, what's it called again? On my community post, yes. I put everything together. I drew out the art traditionally, and then I made it digital because I feel like traditional art's just so much easier for my brain to comprehend. Which is nice for me, I guess. And that is almost done. And then today, I literally sat down and I wrote and sang a whole entire song from scratch. There's no background music or anything yet, because I'm still trying to figure out how to make music in that sense. But I did write a whole song. And that was very fun to do. I think. That's a very nice, like, brain working moment, because I'm still being mentally active. I'm just not being, like, physically active and doing something that important. But I was being creative, and I think that's very important. To be creative as well as be present and relevant and stuff. I think that's all important. There's just a cluster of, like, this one. Can I? Like, I want to get rid of these papers too. I feel like I don't want to have those papers there. You know? I feel like there's gonna be like a bad ending. You didn't clean all the papers. And then I'll be sad. Alrighty. We're sweeping them all in. Oh, it got stuck. There we go. Maybe this is enough for the next upgrade. No, alright, that's right. We don't deserve the next upgrade. Yeah, but I think being creative, no matter how you do it, via writing, via reading, just thinking up your own stories, drawing, I think it's very, very important. And being physically active is also very important. Just making sure you get outside and breathing. I forget to do that sometimes. But it's very important. Jeez, I can like shred these so fast. I think I really want to get into sports. I'm not a very big sport person, but there's some sports I genuinely enjoy. I don't know if you guys enjoy sports. I like if I'm playing them with cousins, I think that's very cool, but there's some sports that my cousins don't really play and stuff that I think are very interesting. I would love to learn. I'm a very like I would like to get into something person, but then I drop it immediately because I don't have the mental capacity to do it. Like I tried sewing, and that was really fun for a while. I think that was really good for me. I tried knitting for like a few days. I bought a bunch of stuff for it and gave up. I tried crocheting, and I actually got to kind of make something, but I didn't really finish it, which is kind of bad, I guess. I wish I finished it. I think it would have been very nice if I did. But I think it's kind of good that I went through all those phases. Because then I can kind of see what I like and what I don't like. You know? Like, I know I like playing video games with my friends. Rather than playing alone, because my friends will scream at me and I'll scream at my friends. Versus alone, I have no one to blame but myself for my mistakes. I wonder what the key was for that room. That's right. I was like, I wonder what the key is for. But I realized it's not in my inventory anymore. Oh, I put the papers back down on the table. That's interesting. So I guess some tables you can place the papers down on. That's cool. But I definitely want to know. I'm a very big, like, fandoms person, I guess, in a way. Like, I am very, like, I like this community. I like watching these people's videos. And I kind of want to know what my viewers enjoy watching. Because I feel like my viewers and I might have very different tastes. Because I think most of my viewers are probably either a bit younger than me or a bit older than me. I haven't seen anything like on my analytics that's proved that anyone's around my age, which is kind of sad in a way. So I think the fandom preference will definitely be different. And even like normally, I feel like my fandom preference, at least for like watching people online, is very scattered. Like, I know I posted something about Smitty, and I love Smitty. And I've recently been watching, um, Blarg's group, or it's not really Blarg's group, but he's the calm one in the group. I've been watching The Goons. If you are a younger child, do not watch The Goons, but they're pretty funny. Um, their sense of humor is very very, very interesting. But then I also watch like more calm people that just play uh the same video games over and over, or I watch animation individuals. So I feel like I'm very scattered with what I like to watch. And I think that is it floating? What happened? What did I do? And I feel like that's good in a way. And I genuinely want to know what you guys watch. I know for the most part, most of my viewers have come from my Eddsworld videos. I know that. I made 2 thus far. If you couldn't tell by my videos, Tom is definitely one of my favorite characters in Eddsworld. I definitely enjoyed the end. Those might have been my favorite episodes. Other than like Santa Claus, which was really good. But the end was very nice because of the return of Tord's character. It was just nice to see it in a different, refreshed art style. And very good. I also liked what was the one after the end? I don't remember. The surfing one. That one was funny, and the one with the Easter Bunny was also very nice. I like those ones a lot. Da 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 da. I think we're almost done with this room, and then I can continue focusing on this room. This is making me a lot of money. Look how much money I got. I'm literally gonna shred every single piece of paper. No paper is safe. We're like halfway through our money goal. Oh, the FBI is here. Where is he? Oh, he's behind the door, I think. We're almost halfway through our money goal, and we're only 3 rooms in. I don't know what this means. But yeah, I very much enjoy all those content creators. I think they've provided me like with nice comforts in a way of like being my online safe space. Like I feel comfortable when I watch these creators, and I greatly appreciate them for making a nice space on this platform for people like me who want to grow in content creation to kind of look at and be like, oh, this is how these people do it. I like their form of content. Now I know what kind of content I want to make. You know? I think that's enough yap about. Oh, he's back. The agent. He's coming more frequently. I'm guessing as the game progresses, they're gonna keep coming. But there's definitely a large range of people I watch. Different things, definitely. And I want to know what you guys watch, so I can see if we have some things in common. And maybe I should make a meme about that, or do a trend about those people instead, sometimes. You know? I think that'd be very fun. Because, I made... Oh my gosh, he spawned right in front of me! That actually scared me! Oh my gosh! Because, you know, some people, what was I even saying? He actually scared me. Oh, I made a meme or a trend or whatever about The Boys, because I enjoy watching The Boys, but I don't know if my viewers enjoy watching The Boys. The Boys YouTube channel, not the series with Homelander, I'm pretty sure. But the Boys YouTube. I made it a while ago, but it took me so much time to make it. But I don't know if anyone on my channel would actually enjoy that kind of content either. So I kind of just more dependent on what you guys want to watch is kind of where I'll probably lean in content in the future. And of course, I have my occasional lore post of my own OCs and my own content that I've made, like plot wise. There we go. Those were annoying me. Oh yes, if you guys are new to the stream or new to the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If there's any games in the future you want me to play, please let me know. I am watching chat, so if you guys have anything to say, I will be here looking. And if you want me to talk about anything too, it's kind of hard to play solo because I don't have anyone to banter with. But if you guys definitely give me topics or things you want to hear from me personally, like anything at all, like my favorite color. If you guys probably didn't know this, I probably never said this. My favorite color is cyan, which is a very odd mix of blue green for it to be someone's favorite color. But you know, I think where is he? Oh, you lose health. I see. He was barely in my screen. That shouldn't count. That's bullying at this point. Yeah, but today definitely I was more in the music component at least. Okay, the store's open now. Like I said, I wrote my own song. I making a cover means kind of like you make the music behind it too, in my eyes. So I guess I just sang this other song completely and recorded it. And I thought that was very fun too. I didn't save that one, but you know, I did make a song and that was very fun. It kind of like slowly dissolved. Not dissolved. It slowly like devolved into like a love song kind of, and I was just like, oh. Because at first it was just like about just losing your mind, and then it just slowly dissolved, devolved. There we go. Into like a love song. And I thought it was very interesting. How my brain was just like, ah, yes. Where's this stuff? Room 4? What is this room? The walls have eyes. Oh my, we're definitely gonna be. Where is he? Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? There's burned paper. Don't let them find the original. Where's the thing? The thing's over here. This is less convenient than the other room. There's a door here? Wake up. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta check out this room. Let me pull this paper down. And the shredder over here, because it's more conveniently placed. But definitely, I want to hear you guys' opinions and fandoms you enjoy. It's like the Avenger symbol. What's happening here? Well, let them find the original. These papers are burnt, which is different than what we're doing. These two files. What's this? I don't know what it says. Let's look in these. There's nothing in those. I guess we could just let's buy those upgrades. And let's upgrade that like immediately. We have so much money. It's something I'll never say in my real life. Ever. So much money. I wish there's a way to like pick up a bunch really fast. More conveniently, you know? I don't know. There we go. I wonder. So I want to know, like, Basically, I want to get like big enough on this platform to do like a stream, and there's at least like 10 people actively chatting and engaging. And I think that would be like, that would make me so happy. Just to sit down at my computer after just having a rough day, going online and being able to talk to some of you guys. Oh, he's over there. I think that'd be like so amazing. I definitely want to get to the point where I can do a Q&A and there would actually be questions to answer. I think would be very fun. Um, I think that would be amazing. I'm a very like big dreamed person, I guess. And I do want to get to the point where I have a large like viewer count and supporters, because I think that would definitely boost my morale in a way to actually finish and make content and art. Because don't get me wrong, I love making art, but it's just so time consuming and I get so bored so fast and I just put down my pencil and kick the paper aside. But if I had like people I'm actively making the art for, I feel like I would definitely be more willing to finish it. I think we could start putting them in this one. This one's like closer now. You know? Because we could buy all these upgrades. Oh, they just get sucked up through the wall! It's actually really funny. I know you don't have to clean up all the paper, but I'm definitely doing that. But there's just so much I want to do, but like I just don't know how to do it. And I wish I did, you know? Like I want to learn how to play so many instruments, and I want to learn how to do all these different drawing techniques. And I want to join YouTube communities that I can actually collaborate with other people that I don't know in real life, which would be really fun. But it's a lot of work, if you know what I mean. Like, that's a lot of reaching out and probably failing over and over and over again. But I kind of think that's the joy of working on a platform like this. Like, there's so much that can go wrong. Like, your channel can flop because you don't know how to read the algorithm. Your content could just not be what your audience wants. But when you succeed even a little bit, it just makes you feel happy. And if you're a small content creator out there, try not to listen to all the negative comments or all the haters, even if it is a majority of your content. Because if you enjoy what you put out, that's all that should matter. You know? I think that platforms like YouTube and TikTok and even Twitch are places where you can kind of be yourself and show it to others that don't necessarily need to live in your same like country to like share, to have them understand and share with them. Oh, hello, Yeller. Welcome. I'm just yapping. I did not grab all of them. Real. Like I were. Oh! I didn't know he was right there! Okay, he's gone. I think that even if you don't like like for example, I've posted some drawing video or not drawing videos, just drawings and trends and stuff that I wasn't that big a fan of. I put them out anyway because I'm like, this is the best I can do. And maybe they flopped or maybe they didn't. But either way, it kind of made me myself feel more confident in my work because I had the strength to at least put it out there. And I feel like that's all that really matters. Is if you like want like if you were to make art and you put it out there, even if it's not your best, you still did something and you contributed to online. Even like people I watch, there's a lot of like old gacha tubers I used to watch. They look at their old gacha content and remake it. Like that's why there's like the split screen. I've been seeing a lot of split screens. Like, oh, this is an edit I made in like 2020, and here is another one I made this year, and they're very different. And I think it's very, very nice to see. It's a very calm game until the FBI pulls up and breaks down my door, you know? I had um a channel before this one. I never posted anything on it, but I just remember making it when I was younger, and I was like so excited to like have something that's in the internet. The point of this game, Yeller, is to get rid of the evidence. As you can see, we're holding confidential evidence, and we're getting rid of it so the FBI can't have it. I don't know what the endings are, but supposedly it said third ending on the title, so I'm guessing that there's probably like 3 endings I can get. So I'm gonna try to shred every single paper, even though it's not mandatory, and maybe that gives me like a really good ending. This might be an ending room. It says exit. And I'm kind of scared to go through that because I spent so much time on this. You see? I know. Very calming, very calming. There we go. Yeah. But I would definitely like to get to that point of YouTuberness that I have people I can genuinely talk to and collab with that I don't know uh personally because um sometimes online friends could be just as good as people you know in person and met in person. Sometimes they're not, but sometimes they are, and I think that's very cool. I wonder what the fuck. That'd been funny if I could, and this whole time I'm just spamming it. That's scary? What, making online friends is scary? It scares you? I mean, I have, when, in the past, I made one online friend. I'll say that their tag at the time was Cookie, and we bonded over this one YouTuber, and we were both on this YouTuber's live, and we both bonded over making fan art of one of the characters in the YouTuber's lore. To me, it seems less secure. Um, and those are interesting. We talked over email a couple times. Obviously, don't give your location or your real name or your address or your school even to anyone online. But we just talked about that person that we bonded over's channel and our art ideas for it. And that was kind of the end of that. But it was very nice to just have someone that was interested in the same things as me. That I assumed was probably somewhat around my age. And currently, I think the only online friend I really have is Lone. That's how I pronounce it. I know it's probably not how you say it, actually. But we've played that, and I think that was a very fun time. But definitely, there's sometimes be careful online. Um, be careful online, obviously. Um, but sometimes you could just find people that really get you online that you can't really in your small enclosed community of real life. You know? Like there's definitely some friend groups that I have seen flourish in an online community and it's not that they stay online. It's that were online and they've came together as a group and they've met up after. Don't meet up with people online either if you don't haven't seen anything about them. But if you are positive it's a safe person, and make sure you meet them in a public location, obviously. Don't invite them to your house, but if there's like a park a state away or a area that's like really public that like, oh, a lot of people go here, meet them there. That'd be nice. With telling people that you know, obviously, that you're gonna go meet that person. Just to stay safe. Because even if someone does seem nice online, that you always have to be wary. But the same thing could be said with people in public too, like people that you met actually. Someone can seem nice and kind, and in reality, they are a not so nice person. That always stinks when that happens. There's a few times, where you think a person's really nice, and they turn out to be not so nice. So always watch out for that too. It's not just online. Just watching out for you guys. And make sure you hydrate. And remember, I'm thirsty. We got water. We've drunk on water. Drink? Drunken drink. I don't know. I don't know. Who are you guys currently watching online? I think. I want to know. So I can compare and contrast. I've currently gotten... Like I said, I've been watching The Goons. If you're a younger viewer, please do not watch them. They have very interesting sense of humor and comedy. But, I've kind of whenever Smitty, because Smitty posts like every 3 days or so. So in kind of like that blank time, I go back to old YouTubers I used to watch. Or I've been listening to the dude's old music and stuff. He kind of inspired me in the way, like I said earlier, I literally crafted a song. But hearing him make music made me be like, oh, maybe I can do that too. So I think that's very fun. Do you watch me? You're currently watching me, Yeller. Find the hidden buttons and unlock the secret document. Okay. He's behind me, isn't he? Is he gone away? He's gone away. Okay, there's a secret document in here. We have to find the buttons to. Oh my gosh, buttons are gonna be like along these walls, aren't they? Oh man. Oh, this. I think this table you could put stuff on it. Can I play the song right now? The one I made? No, like I wrote a song with lyrics. I said this earlier. I wrote a song with lyrics and I sang it. I didn't add any backtrack or anything yet. It's just like me singing it in the way I want it to be sang. And once I learn how to put all that like layering and all that music in the background, I'll definitely add that to it later. But right now, there's nothing on it other than just me saying it. And I think it's very interesting. I also, like I said before, I like sang another song and recorded it, which was very fun to do. Like, I would consider a cover, like I said earlier, I consider a cover like you played the song yourself in a way, or changed it. I mean, I did change, some of the, I won't say notes because I can barely sing on tune regardless. But I definitely changed some of like the holds of notes and the pitch of going higher or lower on some of them was definitely interesting how I did that. I didn't save that one. And then I also made um a drum beat for fun. So it was a very musical day. And I think that was very fun. Lots of musical things. Musically music. And like I said earlier, it kind of started out as like a crazy, like, my mind is breaking song and slowly just turned into a romance song. I thought it was so funny. I feel like the only thing I need to like work on is like the chorus. It was okay. And I felt like my bridge was very long. But other than that, I think it's very interesting. Tempo wise and stuff. I was very proud of conducting that. Or conducting? Constructing. I guess either of those words would probably work. But yeah. I've been listening to the dude's music, like literally all day, all yesterday. Listen to him making the songs. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Listen to him making the songs was also very fun. Since it's on like Spotify, I can play it on my like Alexa device, which is very fun. So I was I was literally listening to Grenades in the Gravy. Which, like I said, if you're a younger viewer, please do not listen to any of this. But very funny music. I very much enjoyed the silly and goofiness of it. He has a very nice voice, very cool voice, and very nice music style. I've been watching a lot of, oh, there's a hidden message behind this one, too. I've been watching a lot of, um, Blarg as well, again. I very much enjoy his videos, and I've been watching... Oh, there's more, you could get more money. Okay, I see, I understand it now. I thought the bar ended at 1,000,000. There's like, who else have I been watching? There's a bunch of other people. Oh, I can't think off the top of my head. He gives. Oh, he's behind me. Turn back now. No. Galaxy, can you give us advice? What is a habit you think more people should do in their daily lives? I don't think I'm the right person to ask that, because I myself have really bad habits. I think a habit you should have, though, should definitely be at least stepping outside once a day. At least to breathe. Because it inside can definitely get stuffy, especially if you like work in an office or something, or you just work inside all day. Stepping outside could probably do a lot. Not even for like your physical health, but also your mental health. I myself should take that advice. I was gonna say I haven't stepped outside today, but that is a lie. I have stepped outside today. On multiple accounts. But I haven't stepped outside with the thought process of taking a breath. I've just stepped outside to do what I need to do outside. If you guys are new and you enjoyed this content, or any content, please let me know. I also want to know what fandoms you guys are in, so maybe we have similar tastes and I can post memes on that, and post videos on that. I think it would be very interesting. I like how these just get sucked through the wall. Oh, he's behind me, it's fine. Okay, he's gone. How does this guy not freak out when the FBI rolls up? I don't understand. I definitely need to watch. Like I said, I've been watching The Doom. I definitely need to get back into watching The Boys. Like I said, if you're a younger viewer, please do not watch the people I am listing currently. But I haven't watched them in a little bit. And I just saw, I don't know if it was yesterday or something, but I got recommended a Drumsy video, and he was talking about Killian. So I really want to watch that video, and I took a photo of it and I put it aside so I could watch it, because it was something along the lines of like, where'd she go or something, and I kind of want to see that because I haven't watched Drumsy in a little bit. If you are old enough to, oh, Paper07 is a lie. Oh, I don't want to block in there. Tricked. Oh, okay. Tricked exit. Okay, I was so scared. Yeah, I reckon that as well, and I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah, no, I haven't watched it yet, and I kind of wanna see. But like I was saying, if you're old enough, or if you are thinking about watching these people I'm talking about, Drumsy, I guess, is better slightly for younger aged individuals versus the other people I'm talking about. But if you do end up watching him and enjoying his content, I do recommend you go, and if you could buy merch, buy his, merch based on, Illy would be very greatly appreciated and very nice. Because Illy had, yeah, his thumbnails are a little wild, but the content itself is normally alright. But if you do watch him or something, you like his content, please, like, try to get, at least the Illy merch would be very appreciative, because, the proceeds go to, research on cystic fibrosis, and I remember watching, the Drumsy channel when I was very down and very, like, tired and burned out with school and all that. And Illy was a very nice person to have on the channel. And I was like, oh, I really like this person's vibe, and that's very cool. I was very sad to hear about, like, her health, and buying the merch, I knew that was just like, oh, had like at least doing a little bit of something, and I get to like have a shirt with a cool person on it. Sadly, she has passed away, which I am very sad about. That's why I kind of took a break from Drumsy's channel, because I'm like, I personally need to think about other things, because then I'm just gonna be sad, and I wouldn't like that. Alright, you gotta go eat. Go eat, Yeller. I hope you have a delicious meal. Maybe we should talk about food. I don't know, I'm a big food person. I'm gonna talk about this while Yeller is gone. So then he doesn't know what food I like. Because Yeller is a good friend of mine. And if I do that, then he won't know what food I like. And it's an evil plan. Mwahaha, you know? I'm a very big fan of avocados. I don't know if that's like the Spanish person within me talking, or if it's like the privileged, you know, because there's like that meme on like avocados and transporting them. It wasn't that meme, but like, oh, you need to click it that way. Like the transport of avocados. It's very expensive, but I really enjoy avocados. Enjoy rice. You know, Hispanic food. Habichuela y arroz. I can't roll my R's. I apologize to any Spanish people that watch my content. I was actually looking at my like analytics, and it was my top viewers come from the States. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And then the UK was surprisingly high, but I know I have at least one viewer from the UK that used to come and show up on my streams, which I guess that makes sense too. But like Vietnam was really high. The Philippines, I didn't know I had like that many like Asian country fans, I guess. That's very shocking to me. Uh, like I said, I'm Hispanic, so it's just like maybe if I have Spanish enjoyers, maybe I would do a video in Spanish, kind of, or semi Spanglish, you know. But I don't know. Maybe I might have to learn what's a commonly spoken language, or I'll have to learn Vietnamese for you guys. I don't know. That'd be fun, yeah. I think learning languages is very cool, though. Definitely. I would love to learn. If I had the would you rather question, would you rather be able to travel anywhere in the world or be able to speak any language? I'd probably choose any language because I think that'd be so fun. Just the ability to like communicate with everyone. And if it's like any language, maybe it even includes like the dead languages. Maybe you could revive a language. Preserve that part of history. I think that'd be very cool. I don't know. I wonder, because my favorite like school subject, I don't really have one, but I wonder if you guys have one. Would like languages be interesting to you guys? If you had, because I know some schools provide like other languages you can learn in the school, or even in history classes. They kind of talk about some of them. Like, I know for us, uh, we always gotta like talk about some form of Elden English because that's how people used to write back in the day. At least in English, obviously. Elden English for English speakers. But you know. That's like my transition word recently, is just, you know. But you guys don't know. You guys don't know what's on my mind and what I'm thinking half the time. We found one button. We're gonna find three more. How long will this take me? We're not even halfway through the rooms. We're close. There's another button over there. I could press it? Oh, yeah. I think, um, that I'm a very loud person when it comes to people I know, but I'm very quiet when it comes to people I don't know. And I think that having a community on YouTube is probably very helpful with getting loud in a sense, or just being comfortable to talk to people I don't know, because I'm quite literally in front of a camera right now, yapping to a bunch of people I've never met before. I think that's very interesting to think about. Because clearly some of you guys are interested enough to stay around and listen to me yap. When normally the people I talk to in my normal day-to-day would listen to me for 5 minutes and be like, that's enough out of you. There we go. We pushed it a little in there. Like I said, we're gonna get rid of all the paper. I do not care if this takes so much longer. I wonder if there's like a speed run of this. I've been watching. Who did I watch? I watched. Was it Easy Peasy or Easy Speasy? I forgot what the channel name is. But I watched like they did speed runs, and I sat down and watched their speed run of Run. Is it Run 3? The the game we probably all played in cool math games. Yeah, it's Run 3. But it was like a a really long speed run. And I sat down and like watched the video. I thought it was very interesting to learn the lore of a game that we all probably only got to the first world in and closed our computers down and then think much more of it and fix it my thing. Oh, button. I like how there's like semi-lore to this game. I think it's very interesting. Can I get both of these guys in the same frame? I can. Bro, they're twins. What if they're like robots in this world and like we don't know that? They're stretching differently, I think? Oh no, they're the same stretch, just at different times. Da 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 da. Bro, my finger is gonna be hurting after this game because I've just been spamming the E button. I could probably just click my mouse button. But that's not as fun now, is it? And plus, me clicking my mouse button is so much louder than me just clicking the E button. My mouse is very loud. I know some people really like clicky keyboards. I'm not the biggest fan of clicky keyboards, but I do see the niceness of having your keyboard look all pretty or having it click loudly. I gotta turn on my extra fan that might get on the mic, and I apologize if it does. But we kind of need it because my computer is burning up right now. I think you could put, yeah, you could put like the documents here. Oh, so then I could probably like this, you think, right? Here, let's try that. Spamming this as fast as we can. I also wanna know if our like me and my viewer base's like music tastes are the same, or at least similar. Because there's some songs I think I'm very unique to like me, and I like them a lot. But then I feel like there might be some songs, like I know some popular audios, definitely. But I don't know if you guys would enjoy. Let's say I make a video with like an audio of a band that I like. You guys might not be the biggest fans of that band. I know I literally said you should make videos for you, but I also want to make videos that other people will enjoy that still have like me code, me coded, you know? And I think that would be the best mix of things for my content, at least. I also think I should revamp my little PNG in the corner. As you can see, I drew her out. This is supposed to be Galaxy, as you know. So I drew her out, and I'm like, oh, I really enjoyed this design. It's very nice. The only thing is that now that it's been a few, like, years of having her, I'm looking back and I'm like, I think I could do better. So maybe I'll revamp her. Not right now, obviously, but maybe I will. And I definitely think if I revamp Galaxy, I have to make a PNG for Cosmo, and I'll have to make a toggle. I got to make a toggle for Cosmo, and I'll probably make one for Star, because I know Star had made an appearance once to do an intro on the last stream. So we'll definitely have to make her a PNG if she's gonna do an intro again. Definitely. I think it'd be very, very fun to do. I just would have to remember and memorize all the hotkeys. I'm so very bad at doing that. My finger hurts so much. Oh my gosh, he scared me. He always spawns behind me. Terrifying. I'm like using my other hand now because my hand hurts so much. Blah, 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 blah. We're shredding, we're shredding. I think these like rinse and repeat games are very fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Sure, if I were to do them like normally, I'd be like, oh, kind of boring. But since I'm like talking to myself in a sense, and I'm filling the empty space, it's just fun to like have my hands be able to do something at the same time. Like, talk to you guys. You guys could probably just mute this and just watch the gameplay. If I'm being completely honest with you. And it would probably still be equally as relaxing. Well, I don't think my voice is relaxing, but you know what I mean. Bam. Okay, that door's open. I have to burn that document or something. I don't know where he is. He's scaring me. Fuck. Alright, let's grab this document. It's sparkling. Oh, it's ending 1. Do we want to get an ending this soon? I don't know. Let's check out the next room. And then we'll grab it. If I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. Because like I said, today has been a long day for me. I made a song. I've constructed a musical masterpiece. Not really, but it was fun. And my other friend was helping me with Minecraft stuff and figuring all that out. And that exhausted me because I feel like when I sit in front of my computer, my life source gets drained slowly and painfully. I just get exhausted. So, I might take my own advice and touch some grass and go outside after this. I like how I started with talking about my plot and it slowly dissolved into like life lessons and then it just my hopes and dreams for the channel, then wanting to learn about you guys, and then me hopefully taking my own advice. It's a very interesting path we've went on today. Don't you think? There has to be like a speedrun of this game, right? We're like sniffing the column. The title said 3 endings, so I'm guessing that's an ending. We probably like learned the truth or something with that. And I'm guessing like if you complete the game fully, that's probably another ending, and that maybe there's like another secret ending somewhere. Okay, we'll check out that room after we showed all this. Let's see, cobwebs. What is this about? Use the broom to remove the cobwebs. Oh my gosh, he actually just scared me! What? The stuff is over here, but the thing is all the way down here. Oh nah. They think I'm gonna do all that? I wish this game like saved your progress. I don't think it does. That's the only bad part. This is like a kitchen. I like that a lot. I want to clean that. Housekeeping. Where's the exit of this room? Okay. I guess we won't be looking around. Okay, there we go. It's like a kitchen area? Kitchen warehouse thing? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Where's the exit? Exit's here. Okay. Where did my broom go? The sound the cobwebs make are so interesting. It's like little sparks. Oh my gosh! I swear, every time. Like, I should expect it, but it actually just scares me. Every time. Okay. We've cleaned all the cobwebs I can reach. The door's here. There's not that many paper in this room, actually. It's that, and then this. Back here. I don't know. I might do this one. Like I said, this game... Oh my god, it scared me. I guess some of them rolled off. Like, this game's very fun. Like I said, it's just a rinse and repeat game, but... It is very fun. I do enjoy rinse and repeat games. Oh, that's a term I probably made up in my brain. Now I'm thinking about it. I think it's a great way of describing what the games are. And my hand hurts. I've been clicking E for so long. I'm shocked like my E button hasn't like popped off my keyboard and shattered into a gajillion pieces. You would expect it to do so. I actually have to sweep this one over anyway. Yeah. That's not good placement versus this one that's like, it gets sucked in. Well, I think I'm gonna decide to get the first ending, and if the game continues after that, then I'll probably keep playing. And if it doesn't and it kicks me out and I have to redo everything again, I'll probably just end it. Because if this doesn't get sucked in immediately, that's the only thing. It looks like there's a basement though. It looks like you go through this door into a basement. That's interesting that we actually get to see it. Because normally we don't get to see into the other area. I think that's very cool. Alrighty, let's grab this, and if it ends the game, well, it's called ending, so I would assume. Let's see. What does this give us? Oh! It's a little guy! The FBI's watching. It's a grocery list! Was that the secret paper this whole time? We're just studying it. Alrighty. I don't know what the paper clips are for. Maybe it's lobby currency. That's what I'm assuming. Oh my gosh, but my hand— there's classes to this game? What? I wasn't even like paying attention. Your cranks charge a shredder twice as fast? That's like not even good. They all cost— oh no, I was saying they all cost Robux. They do not all cost Robux. That's not even good because I'd like immediately get rid of the thing. +2 carry capacity. That's okay. Take 30% damage from FBI. The FBI wasn't even damaging me that much. Supervisor. Additional stack of paper. Grabbed when grabbing a stack. What? Oh. Oh, so this is like, okay. This one seems interesting. I might... gotta see what the manager is. I'm like actually intrigued. I didn't realize there's classes. +10 walk speed individually except while sweeping. +10 party bonus cash. 2 individual carry capacity. CEO. The Mufaso himself. Mafioso. +2 carry capacity for the whole party. 10% cat. What? Okay. I guess that's pretty nice. What's his like higher ones? And then you just get walk speed. Well, let's see. Do I get badges? I did get badges. Oh. We'll equip that because I'm so cool. Look at that. The Shred Father. Like, the Godfather. I get the reference. I'm so cool. There's tools too? Oh my goodness, this game's more in depth than I thought. What is this? Locked the attic. Handheld shredder. You have to go to the attic to unlock this. That's so interesting. Alrighty. Well, if you guys enjoyed this game and want to see me play more, I guess maybe you would like that. Who knows? If you would, let me know down below. Please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If there's any games you guys want me to play, just let me know. And I think I think that will be all for the most part. Because I'm very sleepy. But I probably will not be going to bed. Yeah. Well, that has been Shred the Secrets. I hope you all enjoyed that. Maybe next time I'll play it with friends. It'll definitely go by faster, and I won't be inclined to shred every single piece of paper. Just the bare minimum. Uh, but stay posted on my community posts. Then stay posted on my community posts. Yes, that makes so much sense, and you will definitely see what's coming up. Next week, I will not be able to stream on Friday, so as compensation, I will be posting either a community post, a short, or a long form video on Friday as well as Tuesday. And that's the only real update I'm giving. I will put that on my community post as well if you guys didn't make it to the end of the video, but if you did, now you know. And that will be all. See you guys on the next one. Bye, Ash.